Tate, why am I not surprised to see you with more food?
Hey, we have snacks here. Admittedly, I don't blame you.
He's eaten off like a whole
I didn't
plate.
eat that much before.
You are now standing in this odd room in the nope with the hands of stone coming out of the walls, gripping and pulling, the whole chamber shaking.
I'm grabbing him, we're jumping through the nearest jumpable place.
There is a door to what is on the map considered east, or a tunnel that Zook would know. Oh, yeah, here's your map.
I'll just take my phone back. We don't need the battle cam.
Not at the moment.
For now.
I know. I'll come back if we need it.
Sweet.
Oh, it's hot.
It's warm.
That's fine. Might just be a bit slow. Just hold on.
So presumably Zook is gesturing for everybody to run.
Yeah.
Whichever way is east.
I'm just continuing to tear this thing apart.
Yeah, just slashing, stabbing, ripping, pulling.
I'm running by and grabbing Morgan by the collar.
Oh, yeah, this would be good
And
too.
carrying her with me? Question mark?
I'm just gonna.
Like a rabid animal.
I'll just turn to you and be like,
Make a strength check. Tate, Sir Aaron.
I have advantage.
Make a
Strength or athletics, or does it matter?
I'd say strength check.
So 23.
All right, you make one with disadvantage.
strength or athletics?
Just strength check, just disadvantage, because you're kind of just gone feral.
Oh, that's a. Oh no, that's a 7. 7.
7. You scoop her up as she is swinging and stabbing and still just has guts and ichor on her everywhere. And you begin to run at Zook's direction.
Yep. Now we're heading east.
And you run out. You come to a T intersection. The way you've come from, a way forward and a way to the right.
Now there are some dead ends coming up, some foreseeable skippable passes.
The hallway is still
Now is not the time for deliberating.
Coming
Which
in.
way to go?
Well, okay. I've thought about this before, so this is something I'd already know. But am I going to the question mark or the star?
So the stars are the flip stages.
Right. And where? So
You're at an intersection right now that
okay. Well, I know we're supposed to be turning right at least.
so yeah, you've come
I have it. So we're coming out
come
of
to
it,
there, coming out of the nope.
turning right.
Turning right. You run. All three of you make a dex saving throw.
9.
17.
Nice. 18.
Nice. So as Zook finally the map, this way, that way, and you all jump. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. It was a 10, and again, not hard because it's just a room, And
Right.
So the two of you kind of hurl Morgan in front of you, jump, tuck, and roll over top of her. Not on top of her, but over her and roll further because you're a lot bigger. And right, Zook, as you jump, just one of these pinky fingers of this stone wall just clip you and send you on a bit of a spin as you and skid across the floor. As then all of a sudden this corridor behind you.
I'm gonna take Dudley out and dust myself off. Are you okay, my friend?
Dudley's okay.
What's Morrigan doing? I've got eyes for her right now.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
17.
You come to consciousness, laying on your belly, as Sir Aaron, whose head is like the size of your torso, is like looking back at you, and you're both laying prone on the ground.
How far away is it from me?
5-ish feet.
Look at him and I like smile. Hello.
Morgan, is there something we need to discuss about your mental health? I may be able to help.
The wall split.
You're kidding! Did you see?
Persuasion 8.
Sorry?
I rolled my. I've been wanting to use my persuasion because I have a +7 to persuasion. I've tried 3 times this session. I've rolled a 1, a 3, and a 1.
Aww. As you say this, portions of the walls and the floor around you split open in these grinning mouths. Can I help? 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 And then they all seal closed again.
Hmm.
This place is fun.
He's fun. He's fun. He's fun. He's fun.
It's fun.
I
Now
just
that,
place my finger to my lips.
now that I have time to think, what did I put the question
Your
mark on
eyes
the map
slowly.
for?
It's if you wanted to go that way. It's a one shot, so I mean you can try things.
I'm gonna look down the corridor that leads to the left and look down the star, like...
Well, it's a ways to the star.
Right. I don't want to look at the star.
Make a
just
perception check.
look at the corridor.
You can look. You can make. So perception. What was your perception?
16.
16. Seems to just be a regular stone corridor.
Hmm.
Like you're in the walls of a castle. It's just nice, clean cut, rectangular stone.
And then look toward the question mark.
And I'll give you a history check.
Oh, okay.
For the question mark.
Ooh, very nice. 27.
27. You got to the end of that corridor one time, and you knew it wasn't a way out, but you did stumble across something in what you have labeled this region strange.
Something. Yes. Gateways. Something. Gateways. Yes, we see. We have gateways here.
Okay. I think it's best we continue south. Alright?
My expertise in this area is very minimal.
Is he still big?
He'd still be big for... How long does enlarged last?
1 minute.
Oh.
He would no longer be big.
Okay. Well, let's be on our way then.
My short swords are gone.
Your short sword?
You dropped them?
Yeah, I dropped them when I pulled my hexblade out.
Like gone?
Yeah, they're back in that other room.
Wasn't it this room?
No, because we went down a corridor.
Oh. Okay.
I still have my hexblade. It's in my hand.
Alright.
It's not glowing anymore, though.
Do we think it best to quickly take a short rest? I may need some...
Tate can see you guys both better when you lean in, too.
I may need some,
I would like to rest, but
I would like to
worried
rest.
about this talking corridor.
Like to rest.
Perhaps we can move along a few feet until it doesn't speak back to us.
I suppose that works for me.
Works for you.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 6.
6. One of these mouths that starts to split across the stone lashes a long orange tongue out and wraps around your leg.
Oh, God.
You take... That was a d20, not a d6. What am I doing here? What am I doing with life? You take 3 points. You
Hold
take 3 points of piercing damage.
I am going to... 3 points?
3 points of piercing and 3 points of poison. Or acid, sorry.
Not 33. Sorry, I heard 3 and 3, and I was like,
3 and 3. Well, I'm dead.
Oh, goodness. I agree. Let's go. I'm going to shake off the tongue and
Make a strength check.
point. Oh.
As the tongue is now wrapped up your leg.
Slash at the tongue.
11.
Roll an attack. Morgan.
19.
Hits, yeah. Roll damage.
Seven damage.
7 damage. You sever this tongue from this mouth. It sucks the remainder in and seals up.
Is there like a wriggling portion?
It slowly dissolves.
Oh, perfect. I'm going to silently nod and point.
Which direction? Towards the fold station or towards the question mark?
So,
Okay. You head further into Strange. How are you traveling?
silently, stealthily. Well, until the mouths disappear, once they disappear, we were thinking of taking a rest.
Stealthy?
I would say we travel 100 paces stealthily, and then I will say hello.
Okay, so everybody rolled stealth.
6.
26.
Seven.
You see as much as you hear your own footsteps being projected on the wall. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
Better. 18.
I rolled these 3 checks: dex check with disadvantage, and then the dex save. 7, 8, 9. So 9.
27.
27. Larger orange tongues, the barbs on them now more predominantly noticeable, lash out at both of you, and you both manage to tuck out of the way. Maybe due to his size, one lashes from a footprint on the ceiling as you hear this thud of your footstep, and then it splits and wraps around your head. You take 3 points of piercing damage.
So 0.
For piercing? Piercing, slashing, bludgeoning?
Piercing, slashing, bludgeoning.
Fucking should have been a barbarian. 6 points of acid damage as it lashes out around your face and just begins to hiss and sizzle it at your skin.
Firebolt.
Okay. You rolled a hit.
Cocked, but it was on a nat 20. Damn. Damn it! 12.
12 hits.
Oh, wonderful.
As you turn and quickly pull the flames from the side of your head and shoot them out.
9 fire damage.
9 fire damage severs the tongue from the ceiling, and it slowly starts to dissolve and drip down Sir Aaron's face.
Can I make an
I'm gonna
Arcana
throw-
check on these mouths?
I'm gonna throw the tongue further down the corridor.
Make a dex check.
Dex check.
Because it is already dissolving. You would have to grab it and hurl it
18.
18. As you grab and hurl, this slowly liquefying orange and barbed tongue down the corridor, you see about 7 or 8 other tongues lash out and grasp at it as it hits the floor going forward.
I turn to Zook and Morgan.
I agree. That was
Back the way
silent.
we came. Dex are stealthing the whole while, and then go towards the flip chamber.
Okay.
The other way.
You can all roll a stealth check.
Damn it! What's with the 4s today? 6.
Morgan.
Wow.
26 again.
26?
Mm-hmm.
6, 26, and what was
14.
14.
That's a pretty interesting split. Okay. There is 1 or 2 points where one of you scuffs a heel or brushes a wall, and you just hear these slight taps that dissipate as you make your way back to
Oh, I see what's going on.
chamber. You make your way back to the intersection. You're still in Strange,
Uh,
but we'll have to
turn right towards
turn
the
right
flip
to go through
station.
Clipper's Den.
Mhm.
Now that you're at that intersection, traveling again, stealthily or not stealthily.
Very stealthy. As silent as possible for me.
One more stealth check to get you up back to the border of Clipper's Den and Strange.
Dead?
Stealth checks.
24.
10.
2? No, sorry, 4.
Oof.
Yeah.
You guys are making good progress. Slinking, trying not to bump the walls, trip or tread too hard, keeping your voices to yourselves. And then somebody steps on somebody else's heel.
Who?
What did you roll?
4.
4. You slow your pace suddenly with Sir Aaron walking behind you. And it's less like him clipping your heel and more like he grazed your calf downward.
Ah.
And you go, ah! And the walls. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
God.
Oh my god.
14.
15.
8.
The 8 fails.
I'm going to use an inevitable.
And now
And re-roll it.
it's an
Abominable.
abdomen.
Inevitable.
A bubble.
I have a pink ball.
I rolled an 8 again. Fuck.
You take 2 points of piercing damage.
How many?
2. And then again,
So none.
6 points of acid damage. I rolled a 3 and a 6, and then a 2 and a 6 on you.
Is the tongue still attached to him?
It is currently wrapped around his left
Firebolt.
arm.
Eldritch Blast!
Firebolt and damage.
Well, that-
Lord.
Okay.
15?
15 hits. As the firebolt again severs it, and it slowly starts to slough off, leaving all these imprints on your skin just above your wraps where the teeth would have pierced but couldn't quite find purchase. But the hissing of the acid across the, just down your elbow and your weenus, across your weenus. Your weenus be burnt, bro.
Oh, shut.
You now all
I slough it off.
You now all cross over from Strange. Oh no, you would have. Sorry, this was after you guys finished getting through Clipper's Den, came back into Strange, and you are now standing at a doorway to a very familiar-looking square room with a pillar in the center, similar to the last fold station. The stones in this room just a different color.
Through the star in Strange?
Yes. Yeah, so you went from the star in Nope, 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 tried to go to the question mark, had a couple of bad rolls, came back up, went through the last little bit of Clipper's Den, back into Strange to the star, to the fold station that will transport you up into Bloodhaven.
Okay.
Sounds good to me. Can we rest?
I'd say before going back into Strange, I'll give you a rest. I fucked that up a little bit. So in Clipper's Den, one more stealth check. The last one was for being back in Strange. So stealth.
19.
Nat 20, 29.
Nice.
7.
Yeah, 19 and a nat 20 cancels out your failure. You all can find some time to rest, short or long.
Oh,
Well, might as well.
yeah.
You find yourself a nook, a little cavern where you find remnants of a few drow individuals that have long since passed and decayed.
Any loot?
Make an investigation check.
16.
You find one singular piece of parchment, and as you open it, I want you to make it. No. You find
Ribbon knot!
you find a note. The High Priestess. Actually, what languages do you speak?
Abyssal, Common, Elvish, Gnomish.
Looks like gibberish to you.
I'm gonna roll it up from my pocket. Well, in my pouch, but my bag.
What was this language?
On the note,
There's a note?
he discovered a singular piece of parchment on these deceased.
I'll cast comprehend languages.
Nice.
On who? You? Me?
It
On me.
is.
Oh.
It is undercommon. And as you read it, it says,
Oh, yeah. I'll bring it up.
"The High Priestess. The High Priestess has further encouraged her orders to seek out and find the member of the High Assembly. Return with her, or your life is forfeit."
I will read it out loud.
High Priestess. Would I know of this?
Do
High
I
Priestess?
know this person?
You all can make history checks with disadvantage. Still a pretty high DC, though.
Yikes. No, definitely not. 11.
5.
10.
Oof. Nope. You have a note.
Oh well. I'll still stash it though.
It's stashed.
Did you have like anything to write with? You want to write
Ah.
down what it actually says?
Sure. I'm going to. How like thinly spaced are the words?
As a piece of parchment, it's maybe like 3 inches tall and 6 inches wide. So, whatever you could fit on a piece of paper that big.
I'll flip it around, and in common, I'm going to write what it says on 3 lines.
Okay.
Put it back.
Just remind me to listen back to this session, because riffing's a thing. Still relevant. I don't riff without relevance, but
That is an
I'm-
awesome saying.
I need to remind myself of my relevance in riffing when re-listening to our sessions.
At 3:47, that's when you said it. Well, 3:47.
So, long rest now?
Oh, I already did it.
Yeah, feel free to long rest.
And it only takes 30 seconds.
30 years.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right, 30,000 years. Who are you again? I could get it up yesterday. What happened today? I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, question.
It does feel like that
so
sometimes.
the wraps recharge at dawn.
Oh, yeah.
Has the dawn happened?
Roll a percentile die.
Pick a color.
Would it be different for each of us?
What colors do you have?
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and like a purple,
Is that your favorite
lighter
color?
blue.
Me too. What's your favorite color, Corey?
Don't know. Purple? Sure, purple.
Xander and I are red.
Red, red, red.
Favorite color for me.
Boo.
Same. 3 people like red and Corey likes purple. 99.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, with that you can recharge your shit.
Wowzers.
Nice.
A dawn has passed. Or maybe 2 dawns.
Corey, I'll use the purple dice for you. Purple D4.
For the charges.
2 D4 2 times?
1d4 plus 1.
Yeah, you said 2 dawns when I started talking. I was like, 2? I'll probably get enough anyway.
No, maybe
I've
2.
only used 3 charges.
Maybe 2, maybe 200.
I got 2 charges back.
Alright.
Hmm.
We have bigger fish to fry.
It's all fish.
I'd cook it up.
Bigger. What's it called? The shark people. I'd eat a shark person.
Detritus.
No, it was like
Dartide.
Dartide. That's it. I'd eat a Dartide.
Thank you.
Good luck killing a Dartide.
Mm.
Are you bored? Okay. Tell me if you're bored. I can spice up life.
I'm the opposite of bored. That said, I will love more spice.
As you all make your way through that last check in the Strange,
Mm-hmm.
and come into this room after your long rest in Clipper's Den, and you can make a history check.
Ah, cocked. 27.
And you know that Clipper is a weird two-headed drow individual.
Aw.
An odd assortment of female and male. The Soul Clipper.
And where are we right now? I thought we were at the Star in Strange.
You are.
Okay.
This is your history check this is Clipper's Den was where those Driders came from.
Right.
That is who resides over that region. Particularly drow or underdark individuals, as they have all been jailed. You are now in the square chamber, in Strange, as the walls are...
Are the runes as they are?
Make an investigation check. And you can either assist or make your own.
I
Morgan.
will assist.
Or with 2 and a 4. For a 9.
The runes seem to be exactly as you left them.
Alright. I'm going to engage as we did with the other one. Flip.
Okay. You slap your hand down on top, and the room flips. Everybody make a dexterity saving throw.
These boots are
9.
made for flipping. Nat 20. These boots are made for 2.
Nat 20,
Dirty 20.
dirty 20, nat 20, 9. This time Zook is flung a little bit across the room.
Goodness.
As he slaps, and it's like as the pillar rotates, it's almost like your hand is stuck to it as the room spins and your feet are kind of thrown out from under you. And you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of just like cartwheel for a second and then poof, land on the ground with your staff in hand. Not dissimilar. You haven't seen Lord of the Rings. Not dissimilar to the Lord of the Rings when Gandalf lands on fighting Saruman. You are now
At least I don't not like it.
You are now in a room. There are 14 individuals lining the walls, hands shackled above them, wrists and throats cut.
Oh, boy.
Blood channels leading around the edges and through the cobblestones of this room.
Ah, we are in the Bloodhaven.
You're in the Bloodhaven.
Are the shackles metal?
They are.
Can I reach them?
I mean, you can get within 20 feet of them, yes. You're
This
in
is his. Is it made of stone?
yeah.
Is it made of metal?
Every character of Tate's just, is it stone? Is it metal?
Is it made of granite?
Is it wood? Is it a penis?
Oh, that's a good idea. My next character, lumberjack.
I can identify wood.
I guess my first thought was just like I was gonna be like, and then try to pull them down and like lay them to rest and like close their eyes if they're not closed.
Do they
Give
have
them
anything on them?
some semblance of peace.
The chains are fastened to their wrists and fastened to the walls. You would have to pick the locks of the shackles or just pull them until their hands come off. You can make an investigation check.
Can I pull the chains out of the walls without removing their hands?
19.
I rolled an 8 plus.
I didn't even tell you what to roll yet. I don't think you could roll for that. I think strength-wise, this is still technically a magical prison. Just like the bars of your first original cage were rusted, but it's like a magical aesthetic. Like you still couldn't break the bars. So I'm
I
gonna.
just rolled just in case you were going to tell me to roll something.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna say no. You could pull the
Okay.
you could pull the hands off, but not the chains out. You find
I give a tug, nothing, and then I just
14
kinda shake my head and
loincloths.
put my head down.
Wow.
and 6 scrap, like kind of just covering titties cloth.
You could have said they were basically naked. I don't care.
These people are all very naked-ish, very dead. Some
On
of
my
them-
investigation check is... Are they, like, really dead, or are they, like, recently dead?
There is one that is recently dead,
Mm-hmm.
still just graying. The rest of them range from practically skeletal to make a wisdom saving throw to just leathery.
Not 20.
Nice.
Why?
This is like my 9th nat 20.
Yeah, dude. Happy trade 'em.
This recently dead one, is he handsome?
He's on the lower. He's a 6.5, 7 out of 10.
Ooh. I'm gonna take the cloth. Is he well endowed?
Jesus.
I'm gonna roll a d12 to see how many inches. This is what D&D is about, folks.
Roll for penis size.
8 inches.
Oh my goodness. It's a
Damn.
shame. We honor a very big loss today. Very big. Let's be on our way. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I just kind of shake my head and follow him up.
And to you, 8 inches, you're like, huh, I'm bigger.
Am I?
With your roll a d12.
1.
Was it a 1?
5.
Oh.
It's a 5.
Well, for a half giant, that's lower.
Yeah. This regular old human gentleman is very well endowed.
I'm gonna take the cloth with me.
You
My
suffer
giant's might, then how big it is.
you suffer 1 point of embarrassment damage.
I'm like, it's still the national average.
All right. Yeah, you're in this. It's like cobblestone, sort of like rock and iron walls room, amid a myriad of corpses.
I'm going to head toward where it says door on the map.
All right, so you head to the north side of the room. And in this room, there are no visible doors, but as you near that section, a portion of this steel wall sort of clicks and slides off to the side. Beyond, you see a long steel and stone corridor, cobblestone floors. Everything's very smooth and elegant, though you do notice. Actually, make a perception check.
Perception is plus
Make one if you want.
22.
22?
5.
Okay. You do notice that these troughs, presumably for the blood of these victims, necks and wrists slashed, do proceed down the sides of each of these, the side of each of the on each side of the corridor, the holy words.
This doesn't look very good. I'm foreseeing that these may be used for acts of corrupted power. I think it's best we hurry on our way. We're nearing the end now, it seems.
We're almost there.
These whistles, are they in game, and do I notice them?
They seem to be slightly echoing down the hall.
Oh.
Can I tell where they're coming from?
Yeah, same.
There is one singular hallway,
No.
and they slowly just fade.
Hmm.
How are you moving forward?
Stealth up the hallway.
You're gonna stealth up below?
I'm gonna keep like a level of perception. I want to be alert. I want to be alert.
Okay.
Maybe sacrifice a bit of stealth just for like the keeping my eye out.
All right. So, fucking Morgan. I don't know why I have such a hard time with your name. Morgan, make a stealth check.
24.
Okay. You slink ahead. The other two of you, one of you sacrificing stealth for perception.
Well, yes.
Investigation?
Perception.
Okay. So, Sir Aaron and Zook make stealth checks with disadvantage.
I'm already disadvantaged.
Oh well.
I'll roll 4 times.
No, just make your regular disadvantage stealth check. Zook was just sacrificing stealth for perception.
I rolled 15.
4.
I rolled a 6 on the 4th roll, though. If it worked that way.
The whistles slowly fade off. You hear more of yourself than anything. What's your guys' passive perceptions?
16.
12.
16 and 12. So you guys at one point completely walk past Morgan, who has been tucking into these little chaotic, rectangular, square, little outcrops, incrops of these hallways. You've noticed this the whole time since you've started, is that nothing here is perfectly cylindrical, perfectly square, perfectly rectangular. There are outlying, jutting bits of rock, steel, flesh, just enough so that the inhabitants of this prison have those options as those giant caterpillar worms pass by. The driders stalk and haunt.
That purposeful drawing outside the lines are gone wise.
Yes. And as you make your way forward, Morgan finally catches up, fully stealthed. Neither of you perceive her. You need a perception check, because that's what you sacrifice stealth for.
17?
17. As you rear ahead, you notice the whistling has stopped. And you come up to a small circular chamber. A little bit smaller than what you've been dealing with room-wise.
Right.
And there's just two soft hisses as from seemingly holes in the ground that don't really appear to exist, these large, and they are large creatures, green, hooded and scaled, slither up, and behind them each is a singular door. As they both turn and they look at you, Zook, since you rolled the shittiest on stealth, and sit as scripture writes itself out on the floor in front of the both of them. One, and it is a scripture that is common to all of you. It is common in all languages. Every language you speak, you look at it and you can see it in that language. It is very intentionally meant to be understood what is taking place. And one in front of one serpent, now coiling its body, the other coiling itself the opposite direction, both of them turning and looking with their piercing eyes, their tongues flicking giant fangs, but oddly humanoid features to the face. The scripture in front reads, "One of us lies. One of us tells the truth."
I know this one. Let me think about it for a second.
Just no Googling, because I had to relook this up for myself.
No, I know. I gotta think about it. I used to know this one.
And then beneath that, one of us lies, one of us tells the truth. Beneath that is, one door leads to death, the other leads to life.
And we have one question, or
No.
as many questions as we want.
Because I don't want to just I don't want to just be like, boom, you're all dead. End of the one shot. You get multiple questions.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make an insight check to see if they will tell the truth.
Make an insight check.
15.
15. You haven't spoken to these creatures yet.
Mm.
They both look like green
In
snakes.
the spirit of the original.
So these are
version of
Nagas.
this, I'm gonna think about it for a minute because
I think
my first thought was that you ask one of them what the other person will say.
So
But
these
I
are
gotta think about the logic first.
I think I know what I'm going to ask.
these creatures are known as guardian nagas. Stop. Are you Googling?
No. I thought about a clip of something I saw. I want to show you later. Brought it up.
Good. If you guys look up what a guardian naga looks like, these are the creatures guarding the gates. Or the doors.
Okay. Both of them, I'm going to ask. Do you?
You can ask one
Oh.
a question at a time. I'm gonna pee, and then you can question me.
I think I know. Oh. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm thinking of doing. Okay.
It's sort of.
Hold on one sec. Hold that thought. I gotta use my brain for a second. It's been a hibernation since I graduated college.
Go up to each of them, ask if they know my name. Then I'm gonna go up to each of them and ask what my name is. That should narrow it down at least a little. It'll give me time to think.
Just ask them a question that you know the answer to. That's obvious.
Even the one that's
What
truthful,
color?
he doesn't know my thoughts, right?
What color are my eyes?
Ah. Well, what if he says, I'm blind? Just a bit of wizard humor there. Okay. I'm gonna stick with my first plan. I'm gonna go up to one of them, and I'm going to ask, do you know my name? And to be clear, this is where it says door, or is this some other?
This is where it says door.
Okay.
I've got it. Yeah, I got it. All right. So
Hold on.
Hey, hold on.
I'm holding.
One on the left. And you asked, does it know your name?
Do you know my name?
No.
I'm gonna go to the other one and ask, do you know my name?
Yes.
What is my name?
Zodell.
I'm gonna go back to the other one and ask, which door leads to, which door does not lead to death?
And so these doors are also left and right. So the serpent points to the one on the left.
And there we are.
So it'd be the other door. If you said which door does not lead to death.
No, it would be, because I went back to the first one, and that's the one that tells the truth.
But it doesn't matter. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess.
So then
if
we
you're doing it that
go
way
we
with
go
name-
to the one it pointed to.
But, so can I try the original one where it's one question?
Sure.
Sure.
So I'm pretty sure the solution is you ask either one. If I ask the other guardian which door will kill us, which door will he say?
Yeah, that's the one that I looked up.
Let's go to the door the first one pointed to. He pointed to the door on the left. I'm gonna go up to the door on the left.
Just to verify, I'm gonna ask my question,
Yeah, it's,
and then which door
yeah.
is the door on the left?
The answer that you would have expected from that answer, because that's the answer that I looked up. I thought it might take you guys more than 2 questions to get there. Because I didn't want to be a fucking asshole.
I like that one. I don't remember when I heard that one, but I really like that one.
It's been a while.
Been a while.
Just-
Okay. Anyway, I go up to the left door.
Okay, I need to halt things here because my audio interface is starting to shit the bed, and I need to pause Cubase.
Ah.
As you can see,
And we're back.
the wavelengths were still there taking
Right.
in the audio, but it'll just stop projecting.
Uh.
Fuck, I need a new one.
Anyway, I'm gonna use Mage Hand and, assuming this door is a handle and is a regular door.
The Nagas, the giant serpents that you don't know are Nagas,
No doubt. Where did that come from?
slither slowly aside with a soft bow
My
as you
intellect.
reach for the handle with your mage hand. And as you crack it open, the room sort of dissolves with the soft hiss of the Nagas drifting off. You come into a room. There is, well, the 3 of you can make a perception check.
20.
22.
13.
Okay. Sir Aaron mostly sees coming through this door. You kind of have to duck through, I think, is your problem. Is you're just so big. And the door kind of tries to tailor itself to the average of the creature's height going through. And the average right now is a lot smaller. As you kind of have to push your shoulders and drag your sword in through this opening, as suddenly the room falls nearly silent. You see a massive door. Immense, massive. Like, we're talking 40 feet, 45 feet of just gold. arched up to a peak. Platinum riveting, platinum bands and bars, hints of gems chiseled through. And you see 4 individuals. One slightly taller than the others. 3 women that all turn with a hiss as, with a flourish, they extend their hands and their claws extend out of every fingernail to about an inch, and 2 glorious white fangs spear down from within their mouths as their eyes go red and they become bestial. And a voice softly singing from the 4th individual, a cape, a collar, a gem-hilted staff, and a beautiful fedora, as he's just pacing the width of this door. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go to where the prince sits? Come and see the prince. Different types that wear what's the fucking line? Different types that wear in their midst. Come and see the prince. And then he turns on all of you and doffs his cap. Dressed up like the king of this blood haven. Test my patience, see if you get out then. And he flourishes his cane, and the 3 women fan out around him. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks, or their foes' hearts within their midst. Well, you've just met the prince, as he flashes a smile and his fangs descend. Hello, Zook. I told you never to return here.
Well, why don't you tell these ones for yourself?
These ones for yourself? I told Zook to never return here. And who might you be?
Falsely accused.
Oh, you were looking at him first. I didn't know if you were just.
Sorry, I looked with my eyes and not my face. That was my problem.
Who I am doesn't matter anymore.
Roston Prince.
All that matters is where I'm going. And you, I think, are going to take me there.
Oh. Zook, you've brought some brazen friends. No one here is falsely accused. Accused and tricked, maybe. But you know what I promised you before, should you come back.
Yes.
Well, if you're confused and old and small
I am
and
those things.
overused, you've broken a promise once too quick. Now you'll suffer the prince. And you can all roll initiative.
Okay, that was cool. Oh my god.
I don't know what you came up with first, the song or the name Bloodhaven, but you fit that in there beautifully.
I always wanted the big bad to be this guy, and I just happened to be walking around with this song stuck in my head 2 days ago, and I was like, huh, pimp vampire, let's go.
I love it. Oh my god.
Alright, grab your minis, I gotta clear this up.
Come on, ugly yellow die. You always roll the best for me. Not bad. Almost 5, turned to a 15.
This is supposed to be the gate.
Ah.
Not gonna worry about the circulature of the room, because it's, well, actually, no, there is shit in there.
Just for lower stakes, what did he tell me? I was trying to embrace that yes and, but I feel like he was expecting something, and I was like, ah,
You showed up here, having mapped this place out for a while,
Right.
and, oh, did I write down his name? That's a better question. Right now you know him as the Vampire Prince from, Snakish. The Vampire Prince of Snakish.
How do you spell snackish?
SNAA apostrophe KISH, I think.
That works.
Zook.
Zook 21.
Morgan.
And
What the fuck, bro? Also, roll a wisdom saving. Throw. That hurt.
18.
18.
Come on. You're fine. Sir Aaron Kennelshen.
15. What'd you call me?
Kanoshen? Sir
Yeah,
Aaron.
it sounded weird. It sounded like you said camel something.
Camel's Hump.
Can I fidget with this
15.
staircase Lego thing?
Yeah, you can fidget with it.
Yeah.
I was going to use it in one of the sets, but I realized you have to have a stud to keep its bottom based. Otherwise, it just spins and spins and spins and spins.
You're a stud. You could keep the bottom base.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Camel Toe.
Well, that doesn't bode well for you guys.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, honestly, I never realized alert. The alert feat I always saw like oh, you can't be surprised. I'm like, really, how often does that pop up? The bonus to initiative is crazy.
Right?
That's
Super
awesome,
massive.
man. Ah, bonkers. Oh, well, that's worse. All right, final thing.
Who goes first?
Final thing.
Final fantasy thing.
Zadell, you gotta. Zotel. Xander, you gotta turn your camera on.
Oh.
Your phone.
What?
Or somebody does.
These pillars, do they go all the way up, or is there like any
They go all the
vertical
way up.
surface
They go
anywhere
all
up?
They go all the way up.
They go all the way up.
Is that good or bad, Tate?
That's not bad right there, yeah.
Little kitty corner ish or what?
Yeah, that ain't bad.
All right, it is a smaller map, so you are all where you can see, and then we got the prince, and then his peeps are on the outskirts.
His hench peeps.
They are technically referred to as vampire spawn.
Okay.
Zook.
I'll spawn in them.
Oh, this is gonna hurt me a little bit.
Zoop.
In case any of you guys are interested about my lore, the reason I have giant blood is because my great grandpa was part of a party that attacked my great grandmother, who's a giant, and when she was unconscious, she was raped, and then she bore.
Wow,
Jesus.
that got
Son.
so dark so fast.
I am going to
I mean, if anybody wants to discuss their lore, now is the time. There will not be, depending on how this goes, win or lose, there will not be a whole lot of time to converse after the fact. So if you guys want to chat,
That was all I wanted to say. I was just thinking about my great grandma Calanthe. All right, I'm ready to kick some ass.
Zook is deciding what they want to do.
Is Zook first?
Yes.
Yep.
Go Zook. I would recommend you stay within 60 or 30 feet from me.
That was some kind of giant fee fi fo fum like.
I'm just gonna record Tate's burps and use them as monster sound effects from now on.
I would gladly send you a compilation.
Dude, do it.
I can get Kendall involved too. She's got some good ones.
I believe it. I was sad I didn't get to chat with her more on the weekend.
Dark Enders, Dark Eyes on this guy.
Okay. What's the save?
17 wisdom.
Wow. Saving throws. Oh, so it's plus. I've been fucking that up. +7, not a +2. So that's an 18.
Right. Wait, you've been screwing that up the whole time?
For other creatures.
Ah.
Yeah. I've been adding just the plus under there, whatever, but it doesn't
Well,
matter.
that didn't work. Firebolt.
It's a one shot. I don't need you guys here for 3 days.
Or 3 years
24.
or 3 minutes.
Or 33 centuries. How much?
24 to hit.
24 hits.
Awesome. 7 fire damage.
Okay.
And we're off.
And I am going to 5, 10, 15.
As the bolt kind of scores across him. This is where fashion sits. As his clothes kind of mend themselves.
Oh, auto mending. The loser's wizard cantrip.
You moving?
Yeah, I did.
You're okay. You're
I was
good.
in the middle. I'm just gonna scoot
You're
behind
good
this
there.
corner.
Yeah. For a couple of them, I'd say half cover.
Okay.
Okay. It is now the Fashion Prince's turn.
Vampire Prince.
Hmm. You watch as this fiery score across the side of his body just, along with his clothing heals up. And he is going to... Fuck, vampires have a lot of shit. He's gonna try and charm Big Swordy Boy. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. Actually, you have to be within 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Exactly in 30 feet. Damn. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 21, baby.
Nice. As he looks at you, and there's just this glimmer in the gem of his little cane, and his eyes flash through it and project towards you. You... Oh, no, you don't, fancy boy. I don't have swarms of bats, so I'm not going to use that. He is then going to use... these are all melee attacks. I should have given him a crossbow or something. He's then just going to kind of keep pacing. Why don't you go where fashion sits?
Last
Now
thing.
you've met the prince. Your turn's over.
I know. Remember the beholder fight when
Yeah.
we were talking about whether she could bite or not?
Yes.
A paralyzed creature is incapacitated. See the condition. Incapacitated. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions,
There we go.
like biting.
Thank you for the correction.
No
It did
problem.
also make for a very scintillating fight.
Yeah,
But thank you. I appreciate that.
Yep.
It's a looking back here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. Appreciate it. You're keeping us all fresh, Sir Aaron.
All right, I'm casting Storm Rune as a bonus. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
You can make a wisdom saving throw from.
No.
Oh, did I already get you to make one from the start of this?
he did. He
Yeah,
rolled
okay.
like a nat 20 or sun high.
Your new trade, bro. Your dice like it.
No, I take that back. I'm doing Giant's Might. Might as well start with that, and then I'm gonna swell right up, get big as fuck, and then
Swell. Get big.
I'm swell as heck, boy.
I'm so swole right now.
No, he's swell.
I'm so-
He's swell as
I'm
heck.
so swell right now. You're swole, I'm swell. Same thing.
You are swell. You're a swell guy.
Bonus action.
One of my characters is swell. One's swole.
Um,
One's swole, one's
Swell
swell.
as well.
I'm going to go to the lady on the left, the yeller.
Yep. Easily.
And I am going to attack her, I guess. Yep, just attack. Gosh darn it. 13.
13 misses.
Alright, again.
All right. Coming in with the second swing of your blade.
19.
19 hits.
Good. 2d6 plus 6. Oh gosh. 7 plus 6, 13 plus a d8. 16 damage.
Nice. As the fangs and claws extended, and you notice these women, in very vampirical fashion, slaves to the man that made them the creatures they are, elaborately dressed, but turning feral amid these glamorous garbs. And she ducks at first, swings out of the way, hisses, and as you come back, you cleave right through a shoulder, kind of down an arm, and take her thumb off of her one hand.
Nice. No opposable thumb.
Yeah, what are you gonna do now?
Who's
Grab
gonna open
me?
bottles for you?
Is that your turn?
Yes.
I can't tell how you're feeling right now.
Morgan, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
10.
Fails.
Go nuke.
So I started going up by 1 each time
Mhm.
until your first failure. Then I started going up by 2 each time until your next failure.
Okay.
What are you doing? Eyes go white? They got violet veins in them?
Yeah. The voice in my head is like, I'm playing this time. And my eyes roll back in my head. And
I imagine a soft giggle like, okay, your turn.
and then the sword, the glaive lights up again. And she is going to, first off, where is it here? Bonus action, I am going to cast Hexblade's Curse on the prince.
Okay.
Choose one target I can see within 30 feet.
10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. Just within 30. Yeah.
And I'm going to curse him.
Ah, I was counting.
I know.
Physical counting.
Okay, against curse target, I gain a +4 bonus to damage rolls.
Yep.
And I will score critical hits on him with a 19 or 20. And if
Nice.
I kill him, I regain 11 hit points. So he's cursed. Is there a cursed ring?
It'd be a magical effect, I think.
Nope, there's cursed.
Is there cursed?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Okay. That is my bonus. And then I am going to... I'm going to come up and attack this one that has not gone yet.
Ooh, for assassinate.
And I'm going to attack once with Samara's Thirst.
Or
It's just Samara's Thirst.
that
That is a 29 to hit
hits.
for its first hit. And I get to attack twice because of my Blade's Thirst. And that is 23
Hits.
second. And
2 hits. You come in, eyes white, violet. It's now a little bit of dark crimson scoring in around your irises towards where your pupils would be as you swing this glavy object. Glavy?
that is
Fries and
a 13 and a... So 20... 13, 14, 17, plus 7 is 25, and my sneak attack
Sneak attack.
is another 11, 42 points of damage.
Nice.
Wow. Nice.
Hefty hit as you come in, and still like only head coming up to where kind of like belly button to boob area depending on her regular medium creature height, and she brings up her claws and you sweep up under through her ribs back down the other side, and you see one of her arms come down to heavily clutch the bleeding side of her body.
Just gleefully laughing with every slash.
And every second or third laugh is your echoing out from your mouth.
Very good, very good.
That's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Alright, Spawn A is going to attack you right back. As you watch her wounds heal slightly, stitching up along the one side of her body, she swings out.
This is a magic weapon.
And his curse, what does that do?
Just allows me to do more damage on him.
Ah, allow you. Ah,
I
okay.
think it's just...
Yeah, so that regeneration is only halted by radiant damage, or if they're in the sun, or by running water.
Okay.
So it stitches up a little bit, and it takes 2 claw attacks at you. So that is going to be a 14,
Miss.
and oh, that's going to hit. That's a 19. Sorry, 21 to hit.
I'm gonna use Runic Shield
On
as a reaction.
Samara?
Reroll
I mean
that
Morrigan?
D20.
Samara.
What was that?
I'm using Runic Shield. Reroll that D20 to hit.
Natural 2.
Nice.
Both as the second claw comes in, this like lightning fast rune comes spinning across and just scrapes, the claws scrape off of it, and it guides it just millimeters away from Samara's face. Oh man, good move, bro. Good reaction. B.
It's such a difficult decision because like all my runes are reactions. I'm like, when do I use them?
Yeah, dude, being able to use stuff as reactions is huge. That's counterspell level shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you play the game. This one's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. And she is going to... nothing. C is going to attack back on Tater Tot. Healing 10 for regeneration, and then making 2 claw attacks. First one is a fucking 12. Oh, this one's a 17.
Does not hit.
Oh, fuck. As you're bringing your blade up and around, you're just using it and your breastplate to just block the claws. Man, you guys are getting lucky as fuck. Zook. As a bonus action, I want you to pull from your bag something that's not there officially.
Right.
You pull out Pulgara's key.
Okay.
The one item you did get to steal from the Tower of Zeld.
Mm.
No, and you went for it first. Had it on your person, knowing if you failed to get the Tome of Time, this is where you were going to end up. As Pulgara is one of the 5 individuals that crafted the spell that created the Eternal Prison. As you pull it out, as a bonus action. Actually, I'd count it as a free action even.
Okay, free action.
Because you don't have anything in your hands.
Right.
Well, a stick.
Staff,
Yeah,
whatever.
you can, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm an old man, but I don't need the stick. You free action, you pull out the key. You can make an Arcana check as a bonus action if you would like to.
I would. 15.
15's enough.
Yes.
As you pull this key, it grows and twists. You seem to see the holds, the symbols, the sigils. You grasp and twist, and the gate starts to shudder.
Oh.
The what?
The gate.
Starts to do what?
Shudder.
Shudder. Shiver,
Oh.
shiver and quiff. Quiver and shake. Make a wisdom saving throw.
I have advantage against magic.
Make a wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Yeah, 22.
22. As this starts to happen, you hear echoed. Release them now for the pre-essence. You have action and movement left.
Wonderful. I'm gonna slide out of here.
You slide out of there.
Anyway. And I'm going to
You
go
just
to
like
my-
roll out on a skateboard. Fireball.
Very intuitive. Fireball! Concentrated right on this point.
Okay. Dex saving throws.
Not for
That's
this
thir-
guy, but
thir-
for all 3 of them.
Yeah, that'd be all. That would be all.
17.
DC 17. Let's check the spawns first. Dex, pretty high. That's nope. That's a 13 for the vampire spawns. I'll count that as both of them.
Okay.
And for the prince, plus 9. What's the DC?
17.
What's 5 plus 9?
14.
14.
I want to take a picture, but you can just look like of the shittiest of
Yep.
shittiest fucking rolls.
Yep,
Like
yep,
fucking plus 9 to something, and you roll. This is what it's like to be Rosted.
96
Well,
rolling now.
Today, after I jinxed it, I rolled 2 1s, a 2, and a 3 on attack rolls today now, and I have a plus 10. And I'm still missing.
Lair actions? Lair actions?
Not technically a lair. The Tep can't be a lair.
32 fire damage to all 3 of them.
Alright.
And I'm going to scurry back behind the pillar.
Um,
Oh, and of course, This guy is
Sorry.
infected.
What was the damage? Sorry, I got something in my eye and I got totally distracted.
32 fire damage
32.
to all 3 of them.
Alright, so you'll take 16 with a legendary resistance. Legendary reaction. 32, and that is to B and C. Nice. And you watch as the fireball explodes. The cloak around the prince takes most of the damage, wrapping out and around, and slowly starts to rebuild itself as he glares at you. Oh, you're about to meet the prince.
You said that 15 times. I've met you already.
We've already met.
It is now the prince's turn. As he misty steps.
Oh.
The magic effect is making it so hard for him to stand. Oh no, this is terrible.
Yeah, just, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh
That's
my
good.
God. Doesn't help that the tables aren't equal too. He is going to make. He's going to make a bite attack with advantage against. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Magic?
Magic.
Is it
15?
frightened or poison?
It is not.
Okay.
17.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
Is that 10?
Yeah.
10
That's
or
my
11?
10th.
Yeah.
Nat 20 tonight.
Probably ever.
Sir Aaron, what was
15?
15.
15.
Just fails. What was yours, Zook?
17.
17 succeeds. That's a success. That's a success. That's a fail. And then Mr. Prince is also a fail. Everybody who failed,
So just him.
didn't you, just you, no, you nat 20. So,
Oh, just all of us succeed?
everybody,
No, I failed.
Ah.
okay, yeah, you, Aaron, you take 12 points of psychic damage, as does Mr. Vampire,
Taken. Like a champ.
as the gate shutters again. A, B, C, 12. Shudders and shakes, and suddenly you can see gems and bits of gold and ivory falling off of it. Bite attack was +9 to hit. That's fucking 15 against you, Tate. Wow.
That's
Okay.
not good.
He,
We have advantage.
oh, that's right. Fucking nat 2. Wow. Okay. Second attack. Okay, that's better. 14 plus 9. Whatever that is.
Yes, 23.
23 hits. You take 1d6 plus 4 piercing damage. So you take 8 points. No, 6 points of piercing damage.
Tell me the total. I'll subtract whatever I need to subtract.
4. Oh, that's better. 10 points of necrotic damage.
How much piercing?
6 points of piercing.
What was the total?
But the types of damage matter. So
I
6.
know, but I'm casting Cloud Brood. When me or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use my reaction to choose a different creature other than the attacker within 30 feet of me to become the target of the attack. So I'm targeting Vampire Spawn B.
Okay.
It's a new round and I have another reaction.
It was 6 piercing, 10 necrotic, so 16 total. I don't like this rune
Without
thing.
this
I like it playing it. I don't like it as a DM. Fuck you. I just don't know anything about it.
The Vampire Spawn B takes all the damage.
Okay. B and C are looking a little Little turn. They look like somebody put a cue ball in a sock and smacked them.
Is it my turn? Or no, it should be.
No, that was my
Morgan's.
second. That was my second attack. Multi attack, 2 attacks. It's your turn.
Who?
Tate's.
Okay.
Kinross. I mean Tate. I mean
Kinross.
Roster. Fuck. So many
I
characters.
am going to.
Yep.
I'm
Oh,
going to
sorry.
cast
At
my-
the start of your turn, everybody make a Wisdom saving throw. As the gate
We just
shudders,
did
that.
as the gate shudders again, and it starts to creak off of its hinges.
That was a 1 that I re-roll again because I'm a halfling. And I got a 17.
That was a 1
Plus-
that I re-roll again
Plus my
because I have
wisdom
advantage.
bonus would be
You save.
19.
12.
18.
Fails. 18 succeeds. Wow. Oh my god. 3. Whoever failed takes 3. Everybody else takes 1 point of psychic damage.
What was the point of psychic damage before, so for those who made it? Because I think I missed that.
The gate is now shuddering and emitting waves.
But this is the first time damage.
No, it's at every turn now. This is going off. So did you take damage last time?
I don't think so, no.
What was the damage last time?
It would be 6 because I took 12 damage, so
Okay.
it'd be 6 for
Got
you.
it.
6 damage.
Sorry about that.
Now it's Tate's turn. Sir Aaron's turn. Go.
You're good. All right, I'm gonna cast Hill Rune. And I'm going to strike at the vampire spawn in front of me.
Okay.
The Hill Rune doesn't do anything. It just gives me now an additional resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing,
Nice.
including as well as the -3. Galante's great sword to this vampire spawn. Fucker. 12 on the first one,
Misses.
19 on the second,
Hits.
2d6. Oh, terrible roll. 3 plus 6 is 9, plus a d8 is 15 damage.
Nice. 15 on C. Yeah, you take like one of her arms off with that second blow. As she ducks, she kind of tries to throw herself the other way, lifts up to counterbalance, and you take her arm off just above the elbow as it flies off into the street and she hisses at you. And you see the blood dripping from her arm immediately start to coagulate and seal the wounds, but not regaining hit points yet.
And my turn.
Believe in the heart of the cards, bro. Morgan.
By the way,
Sorry, Samara.
remind me about Yu-Gi-Oh cards later.
Okay. You know I have like 4,000 of them, right?
Well, I got talking with these Hmong people I know, and there's one I thought you have that might be valuable. You probably already know about it.
Cool. All right. Morgan. Samara. Morgan.
I'm going
Uh-huh.
to
Samara.
Misty Step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then I'll move 10 feet here.
Nice.
Attack that.
C. C, senor. Attack C.
That is a 20 to hit.
Hits.
For 1.
Nice.
And then a 18 to hit for my second attack.
Both hit. Both hit. Yes. Good. Well, roll me your first attack first.
It was 20 to hit.
Roll me the damage. I
Not the
mean.
damage. Is 9 damage.
Plus sneak attack because she's engaged.
And did you roll with advantage?
I did, yeah.
Okay.
10, 11, 12, 13 damage.
End it.
Alright.
First,
That's why I was like, wait for your second attack.
just gonna, just come in behind her and just go right from behind her. And then as she drops, I'm gonna just say, "Rise," and it's gonna, this spiritual essence comes out of its body
Nice.
and starts to attack for me.
Super cool.
So I have my accursed specter.
Do I need to add anything for that in initiative?
We can use the same initiative for me if you want.
And
It says
you
to
have
roll
all.
for its initiative.
Yeah, doing it with you is fine. You have.
Yep.
Thank you.
I'll put it in with
The-
my extras.
Well, the stats and stuff.
Yep.
Okay, cool. It is now Vampire A's turn, who heals for 10. And is going to zip over to Zook.
Zip over to Zoom.
20, 25, 30. And make 2. It's going to make a claw attack to start. Oh, sorry. Start of her turn. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw. As the gate shutters once more. Rippling.
25.
Nice.
That's not one. Let me roll that again. That is a wisdom, you said?
Yep.
14.
14 fails. 25 succeeds.
I fail 4.
4. And let's go for the spawn first. That's a fail. And for Mr. Vampire, a 19 plus stuff. So, everybody who failed, another fucking 1. I'm getting rid of this d6. And another fucking 2. Everybody who failed gets 3 points of psychic damage. And everybody
Wow.
Dude, such
Succeeds
shitty
one.
rolls. Succeeds take 1 point of psychic damage, yeah.
Oh no.
So was it 6 damage or 3 damage?
3.
It was a total of 3, so if you
Oh.
succeeded, you take 1.
What is it? 2d6 is this supposed to be?
Yeah, and I've just rolled 1s and 2s consistently.
That's dumb.
And Vampire saves 1.
Is this lady supposed to be on the ground?
No, she must have fallen
Okay.
over. She just attacked you.
Well, she hasn't
She-
yet.
That's right. She's attacking you now.
Okay.
Multi-attack, claws. That's an 18 plus 6. That hits.
Oh, yes it does.
So you take 2d4 plus 3 slashing. So 2, 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
No, I don't want to do that. And then second attack is to bite.
Mm.
That's a 19 plus 6.
Yes.
Um,
So how much was the scratch damage?
Oh shit! No, I'm reading this now. So first attack, take back that damage.
Oh,
Take back your 7. You heal yourself for 7.
I didn't take it yet.
Okay. Instead of slashing, it's using that to grapple you. So
Okay.
roll a. Oh no,
Strength?
that's at the start of your turn.
Okay.
So she succeeded in the roll. She's grappled you. Sorry, vampires are a fucking thing, man. You roll with their claws, and then they can grapple you if they succeed, and then they can bite you. I thought they could just do one or the other. So she's going to try and bite you, and that's an 18 plus 6.
Okay.
Okay. Now you take damage. I apologize. That was a lot to read. You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh well.
2, 5, 11 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
And your maximum hit points are reduced by 11. And the vampire spawn gains those hit points. Sorry about that. That was ridiculous. There was 4 paragraphs there. There's a lot to suss out. Start a vampire spawn B. I would like each one of you to roll me a percentile die.
Vampire spawn B.
64.
Do we want high or low?
You don't know.
72.
8.
I hope it's low, for your sake.
Okay.
Me too.
Everybody make a wisdom saving throw as the gate pulses again.
Magic?
The shimmering gate is now starting to break apart.
Not 20!
Holy
God.
25.
For a total of
I
Was it wisdom? 22.
okay
25.
25,
21.
21. So
Damn.
that all saves. Let's see about Vampire Bros. 13 plus stuff. Another 13 plus, what is their wisdom saving throw? I'm pretty sure it's higher than that. Yeah, plus 3, so 16, 16, and 19. And then the Prince, 19 plus 3, they all save. So everybody takes 3 points of psychic damage as the gate is now just consistent.
Reduced to 1?
No, that was, I halved it already. Yeah, because everybody saved, I gave you the half. The gate is now shaking and crumbling, and the walls are pulling out. The prince seems oddly unfazed by all of this. As vampire spawns, he is dead. Back to the top, Zook. I would like you to make an Arcana check.
Oh, I can do that.
What about our percentile die?
Yeah, what about him?
How long do
23.
I have to remember this number?
You don't.
You don't. I have it. 23.
Yes.
You still have the key in hand, and you twist. You know something has to happen here, and you're trying to find that sweet spot, and you feel a click.
I'm being grappled.
Yes, grappled, but you still have this in hand.
Okay.
You know the greater goal.
Got it.
As these fangs are in your neck. Actually, yeah, you're like up in her bosom. Oh.
I could get
Kinda
close to
nice.
this.
So comfy.
Oh, D-cups, nice. But magic!
Magic!
The gates start to tear apart. One more percentile roll from everybody.
19.
85.
54.
17 plus 85 plus, what was yours, Tate?
54.
54.
302. You needed 300. The gate pulls from its hinges and scatters across the room, blown back towards you. Dexterity saving throw, dexterity saving throw, dexterity. So you do dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
As radiant light bursts into the room.
8.
Bad.
Ah.
Radiant light bursts into the room. The vampires are all blasted off of their feet.
Including King? Vampire Prince? Sorry.
The prince suddenly turns to mist
Oh.
and zips somewhere. As the light is glaring your eyes, you all can make a perception check.
Oh, and how much damage do I take from that gate? I want to make sure I'm not unconscious.
Well,
he won't be missed.
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Oh,
goodness.
that's not bad.
My cranium.
As radiant light bursts into the room, these vampire spawns start to writhe and wither and burn away as they're trying to scrape their way across the floor.
I don't think I rolled. Hold on. Did I? I don't remember what I rolled. Sorry.
For a dex save?
Perception.
You failed because you took like 5 damage.
No, perception.
Perception.
Oh.
You're all rolling perception. If you haven't already.
Dirty 20.
15, dirty 20. That's great again.
21.
21.
Let's hope Magnus gets some of this.
As the three of you watch these 3 vampires spawn just burn and arc away, you all...
2, you mean?
Two.
Oh.
There was a 3 total.
Does my specter get dissolved?
Is it still technically a vampire, or is it a spirit?
It's undead. It's a specter.
With the radiant damage coming in off of this gate breaking apart, I'd say it is blown apart.
Oh.
As you all watch the prince into mist out the gate, you stand there in this dense fog of dust slowly falling to the ground.
I'm gonna take one of my potions of healing.
Okay. As you...
To Samara.
Sorry?
When I was to Samara.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
7.
Samara fades.
Okay.
The opposite spectrum. I flipped it. Samara fades. As what's your... Morgan stands there holding this hex blade. Sort of a little confused, but like, did we kill Steph?
Yeah.
As this gate is torn open, you look out and you see a taller than average dwarf.
Ooh.
Black beard, black braided hair is pretty sure how I think Cordric the Hammerhaft is described. Standing next to a half-elven individual, a tome in hand, and a bloody, beaten Rostin, dragged by a chain, along with them.
Oh, sorry.
As the Tep...
I heard Rostin, and I was like, Zordell.
As the Tep slowly starts to dissolve and pull back and disintegrate around you as suddenly massive claws creatures of untold fathoms, elementals, air, water, fire, spirit, demons and devils come to bow before this figure, holding Rostin hostage, standing with the tome and Cordric the Hammerhaft, the Tep dissolving from all of the planes. And the man with the book says, "The pre-essence will be happy. The pre-essence has ordained, and the pre-essence shall rise." And that's where we'll wrap up. And I also have to pee. I'm gonna pee my pants. That's a lot.
Cordric the Hammerhaft, that was your friend that died, right?
No,
No?
no,
No,
that's
it's like his dad or something like that,
my
isn't it?
friend that died was Ludwig. Oh, no,
Or was
not
it-
Ludwig? Hold on, 2
Was it
seconds.
the dwarf that put
Pause
the
game.
hit out on him?
It could have been.
It's Horn. Give me a second.
Light Hand and Horn
It's
Hand?
Horn Hand, I think.
Yeah, I think so. So then this was like the dwarf that put a hit on you? Like those posters sent the assassins and stuff?
Yes.
Huh.
Where the heck is oh, I've got a separate thing.
And Rostin was there? What in the world? So, hold on. Did we...
You all survived.
Yes, we did.
I was definitely trying to kill you. The ending was my pull in case of emergency, because I definitely wanted the prince to eat you guys all alive, and you guys were doing way too well. So yeah, the gate and the lineup with since time is a weird soup. Tate can definitely contemplate where in history that might fall.
Ludhorn Oryxen, that's what it is.
Hornhand.
Yeah, Hornhand. I couldn't think of. I was like Ludwig, Hornix. I was like, I couldn't think of how to mix them.
Computers
Yeah,
are
and
no
then
battery.
so Cordric the Hammerhaft is from the Jodlik Ro Rockbreaker clan. He's Chief Cordric the Hammerhalf. He's got black hair, shaved heads on the side.
Huh.
One eye. He's the tyrant leader of that clan, and he's the one who sent the current assassin after me.
Correct.
And my clan, which is called Tor Thundor. My father is the chieftain or leader. We are responsible for guarding the endless prison. So this is not.
Oh, I wonder how Shay put this story together. Yeah, I was telling Krista about this story for the last, I guess, day and a half, and she was just like, "Oh my god, that's so fucked up. I love it." I was
I
just
kind of
like,
wish we could have kept fighting the vampire a little bit longer.
It's-
Did he leave his staff?
But that was fucking sick.
Oh no.
Oh,
I was kind of running out of steam, as well as
Sure.
you guys were doing so well.
I could
Fucking
have gone forever.
Corey was just falconering it up over here, just 20s after 20s, and I was like, fuck, I don't actually want the villains to die. I even secretly dropped that the prince was from Rockish, which is, or Snackish, which is borders Rockish, which is where fucking Magnus took his training. So I was like, I wanna leave loose ends.
Gotcha.
But I did fully anticipate, like, just killing all of you. I was like, if I kill you all, then you just get left with questions. Especially since that it falls true, the endless prison, but you guys have stumbled across a piece of history.
We are a piece
Or
of
the
history.
future, which is also history.
Yeah, and you are
No,
all... What?
I was gonna say I like this character. My character. I'm
He's
glad you didn't kill him.
he still exists, as do each one of you. And you, I'd say given an hour, I'd say make an investigation check. Zook.
Investigation.
My passive investigation is 17.
10.
Okay, so it takes you a couple of days before somebody gives you a straight answer because they all think you're a little weird.
Right.
You've been in the prison for about 25,000 years. You've been in the prison for about 150 years.
Okay.
With a passive investigation of 17? Or you can make an investigation check.
That's fine.
Yeah. And Tate, your character's been in there for about 375 years.
Oh, I thought it was a lot less than that. Okay.
Time is a weird soup.
You've been in there shorter than he has. That's
But-
funny.
But to the two of you, it felt like you had been together for decades, or
Yeah.
minutes, or hours.
Yeah, I thought I was in there for hours.
I feel like I know you too well,
That's
but
what
then
it
I
felt
look
like.
at your face and I don't remember it sometimes.
That's the
Cool.
great. And you bite his face off.
I would, but I'm
That's-
alert and I block it.
That's what's great about the TEP is that like even the prince could have only been in there for like, a month, but could have spent centuries ruling based off of what he perceived.
Neat.
Time isn't time in the TEP, and now the TEP is broken. Where in time is the TEP when the TEP is no longer time-tabling time toots and titties.
I'm just imagining the vampire prince
Titillating.
just like sitting around, and then he learns about this like putting on the Ritz thing. He's like, I like this. I like this a lot. I'm gonna capitalize on this. I really like this.
I feel like he probably, in the world that is mine, he probably came up with the riff himself.
Yeah.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion fits?
Sit.
No, but I changed subtle words for the sake of
No.
disadvantage. No, you know what? Your character did die. Fuck you.
No.
No, they didn't.
forever.
All right.
I love the slow fade in of him just like sitting down with like the shirt. At first I thought it was kind of like but as I'm thinking about it, it was cool. I like that.
And what's neat about it too is that he could have sat there like that, feeling like it was 5 minutes, and 100 years could have passed while he was just like
That's what I.
gathering your thoughts.
Isn't that what guilt is?
Well, that's so. As soon as you mentioned that idea for the test, I just thought I literally pictured Vander from Arcane sitting with like with his like wraps on after wearing like the frickin' punchies.
Yeah. So Tate's watched Arcane apparently, which is something I learned this week.
Arcane was awesome.
You
Yeah.
knew that
So
years
good.
ago when it came out or whatever.
You watched it when it was new?
Yeah.
I did not know that because I had to go back
Only
and
the
look
first
up.
season.
I had to go back and look up pictures because I was like, "Fuck!" I watched this forever ago, so I was impressed with you. That's where his
Yeah, so,
Magneto
and
reps
then
came in.
my like recollection of him is way different than what he actually looks like.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just had this big image of a guy sitting like in that fighter's pose, like muscle shirt on, like sweating, wraps on his wrist, tatted up. But then I just made him like bald, and I was like, oh yeah. And then I found the Rune Knight thing, and I'm like,
Dude.
oh yeah, big boy, giant blood, and I was like, yeah.
I gotta look into that runic shit, man. That was dope as fuck.
Yeah.
It's so cool.
You swayed. You definitely swayed this one shot with what you were doing. I'm blown away. That shit's dope.